Welcome to the Philippines' premier motor show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa. Here are our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market. A mid-size SUV from Toyota, the Fortuner GRS 2.8 4x4 AT, and a pickup from Ford, the Ranger 2L Wildtrak 4x2 AT, plus a feature-to-feature comparison of two subcompact SUVs, the Honda HR-V V Turbo CVT versus the Kia Seltos SX-AT. On AutoPedia, we'll talk about what an engine overhaul entails, and together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the 2022 Manila International Auto Show as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards, to push, to the extremes, to race, race, race. That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition, so you too can race yours.
Suzuki Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kayang-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Toyota. This edition of Car Review takes a look at the latest flagship model of Toyota's best-selling mid-size SUV, the Fortuner GRS 2.8 4x4 automatic transmission.
The Toyota Fortuner has been a fixture in the top rankings of the mid-size SUV segment since it was first introduced locally, most of the time at the very summit. That comes from continually adding and improving on features inside and out, and on providing what Fortuner owners and would-be owners want, always adding value to the product already filled with value. The latest upgrade has been given the GR treatment. That's for Gazoo Racing, Toyota's motorsports development arm. That treatment didn't affect the overall dimensions of the Toyota Fortuner GRS 2.8 4x4 AT. Like others in the Fortuner lineup, the GRS variant is listed by Toyota at 4,795mm long, 1,855mm wide, and 1,835mm tall. The GR exterior treatment is mainly cosmetic. There's the GR badge, unobtrusively added to the mesh-type front grille with a bi-tone finish. Then there's the GR Design 18-inch alloy wheels with a machine-cut finish that comes with 265/60 R18 tires. Also distinguishing it from other Fortuners is the back door garnish that is the same color as the body paint. The same is true of the outside door handles. The Fortuner GRS shares with the Fortuner LTDs the same split-type LED headlamps and all LED daytime running lights with line guide, sequential front turn signal lamps, and front fog lamps. The rear lamps features a combination of LED with line guide, sequential signal, and bulb light. The GRS also features black and chrome door belt molding, front and rear mudguards, roof rail, and the blacked out rear view mirrors with welcome lamp that power adjust and fold. more cosmetic changes were done to the interior too. Suede plus leather for seat upholstery and trim. Smoke silver metallic, matte carbon, and red stitching accent the instrument panel, center cluster, and door trims. Then there's the GR badge and the leather-wrapped steering wheel that also comes with paddle shifter and controls for the multi-information display and cruise control. The steering wheel tilts and telescopes, which is great for getting the preferred driving position for comfort or performance. Both driver and front seat passenger enjoy 8-way power adjusting seats. The second row seat for 3 split 60/40, slides and reclines and comes with one-touch tumble function to allow for easy ingress and egress to and from the third row seating for 2. The center armrest also adds to comfort if only 2 occupy the second row. The third row seat splits 50/50, can be reclined and feature easy space up function to increase luggage space in the back. The GRS comes with all of the comfort and convenience as well as smart connectivity features of the latest Fortuners. These include smart keyless entry and push start system, dual zone auto climate control, as well as power windows and auto up-down function and jam protection and speed sensing door locks. The rear tailgate also opens and closes electronically. A kick sensor makes for hands-free opening and closing of the tailgate, which can come in handy. The GRS shares with other higher-end 4x4 Fortuners that infotainment system that comes with an 8-inch display audio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Smart Device Link, as well as AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, and USB, voice command, as well as a JBL 9 speaker system. The GRS treatment is more than cosmetic when it comes to ride and handling performance. The Fortuner GRS is powered by Toyota's 1GD FTV high diesel engine. This is a 2,755 4-cylinder inline 16-valve DOHC diesel engine with variable nozzle turbo and air-cooled intercooler. This provides a Fortuner 204 PS and 500 Nm of torque, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and with a 4x4 drivetrain. The Fortuner GRS is both comfortable and capable on paved byways and highways and unpaved roads and trails. The 4x4 drivetrain comes with differential lock with auto disconnect function. And in these days of diesel costing nearly as much or more than gasoline, depending on the whims of oil companies, the Fortuner GRS comes with 2 drive modes, Eco and Sport. Eco being more important for everyday driving, Sport coming in handy for weekend adventures. The GR treatment comes to 4 in the suspension and the brakes. The Fortuner GRS suspension got upgraded with monotube shock absorbers for the double wishbones up front and the multi-link system in the rear. The brake system uses ventilated discs on all 4 wheels along with GR brake calipers. The GRS powertrain and chassis provide both a comfortable and confident ride for a mid-size SUV that is, on varied road conditions including off-road. This is helped along by a power steering system with variable flow control that make turning the wheel feel light when going slow and progressively harder with speed. Also adding to confidence are the passive and active safety features that come standard in every Fortuner. Anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist. Vehicle stability control with traction control, hill start assist. The GRS is also fitted with Toyota Safety Sense, an advanced collision prevention system that includes pre-collision system, lane departure alert, and adaptive cruise control, as well as blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. Also added for safety and security in the Fortuner GRS are 3-point ELR seatbelts for 7, with seatbelt reminder and pre-tensioner and adjustable seatbelt anchors for driver and front passenger, child restraint system using ISOFIX and tether anchors, child lock and rear doors, the Toyota vehicle security system featuring an immobilizer and alarm.
There's a lot to like in the Toyota Fortuner 2.8 GRS 4x4 automatic transmission, and it should help the Fortuner remain the best-selling model in its segment. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards. To push. To the extremes. To race. 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 That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition. So you too can race yours.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
Suzuki Philippines has made it more convenient to own any of the excellent models with the opening of 2 refurbished dealerships in Metro Manila. Suzuki Auto Araneta Center resumed operations under the new management team of Etna Motors Inc. at the lower ground floor of Ali Mall on the corner of Times Square Avenue and Pete Watson Boulevard in Cubao, Quezon City. At the same time, Suzuki Auto Pasig opened shop at a new and bigger 930 square meter facility with 7 service bays and a 2-car showroom along E. Rodriguez Jr. Avenue, C5, Bagong Ilog, Pasig. Norihide Take, General Manager of Suzuki Automobile, said it was with great joy that Suzuki announces the resumption of operations in Araneta Center, as well as the relocation of Suzuki Auto Pasig to a new and better dealership with bigger and improved facility. The new iconic bridge in the Visayas, the Cebu-Cordova Link Expressway, has become an irresistible drive-thru attraction for those living in or visiting Cebu and Mactan. Many Philippines joined the bandwagon, holding what it called the Mini Cebu Breakfast Drive, participated in by 29 mini owners in the area. The convoy of iconic minis cruising along the 8.5-kilometer CC Lex spanning the channel between the islands of Cebu and Mactan proved to be a great Instagram moment. Many Philippines said the drive meant to build camaraderie among mini owners in the region while experiencing the convenience of the newly built CC Lex. Metrobank is making it easier for Lexus owners to have their dream car serviced. Until June 30, 2022, owners can use their Metrobank credit cards to pay on installment basis at 0 interest for having their Lexus service at Lexus Manila and Lexus accredited dealerships including Toyota Mandaue South, Cebu, Toyota Davao City, Toyota San Fernando Pampanga, Toyota Santa Rosa, and Toyota La Union. Those spending at least 20,000 pesos can benefit from 3-month installment terms at 0 interest. Those spending at least 40,000 pesos can benefit from 6-month installment terms at 0 interest. Metrobank, however, clarifies that this special Lexus promo is only applicable to all Metrobank Peso Visa MasterCard, Metrobank Vantage Visa MasterCard, M MasterCard, Titanium MasterCard, Platinum MasterCard, World MasterCard, NCCC MasterCard, PS Bank Credit MasterCard, Toyota MasterCard, Rewards Plus Visa, Fem Signature Visa, Cashback Platinum Visa, and Travel Platinum Visa credit cardholders in good standing. MG Philippines is going all in with promos to make it more affordable to own a very modern, stylish, and British heritage automobile. The MG5 sedan is offered at a cash price of 598,888 pesos or at a low down payment of just 75,000 pesos. The MG5 Core CVT Plus can be had at a cash price of 683,888 peso or at a low down payment of 63,000 pesos. MG also offers cash discounts and low down payment schemes for other models in its lineup. These include 90,000 peso discounts for all the MG ZS variants and low down payment of 18K for the ZS MT Style, 25K for the ZS AT Style, and 35K discount for the ZS Style Plus. The MG ZS AT Alpha is also offered with a 100,000 peso discount and low down payment of 28K. Other discounts offered include 35,000 pesos for their MG ZS Trophy, the HS Alpha, and the HS Trophy. Even more irresistible is the 198,888 cash discount for the MG RX-5 Alpha and 238,000 pesos for the MG6 Trophy, with both also offered with 0 low down payment schemes. Honda Cars Philippines Inc. offers a range of exciting promos this June, including an extension of the exclusive treats for buying a brand new Honda BRV and power drive deals for select models this month. Honda continues to offer the 60,000 peso discount for the 2022 year model BRV 1.5 SCVT, as well as one free 1-year PMS voucher and 30% discounts on BRV accessories. Honda is also offering pocket-friendly and flexible payment terms for the City, Brio, Civic, and CR-V in this month's power drive deals. The discounts include 35,000 pesos for the Honda City 1.5 SCVT, 10,000 for the Brio 1.2 VCVT, 25,000 pesos for the Civic S Turbo Honda Sensing, 35,000 for the CR-V S Diesel 9AT, 20,000 for the all-new City Hatchback 1.5 RSCVT, and 60,000 for the Accord 1.5 EL Turbo Honda Sensing. Changan Philippines wants to help its clientele be more responsible about practicing proper car maintenance and driving with the Changan Vital 5 Plus after-sales program. The program includes the following: the Changan 5-year or 150,000 kilometer, which includes not only basic parts but also a 3-year or 100,000 kilometer warranty on things usually overlooked by basic packages like paint and rubber parts. The Chang'an Fast Lane that provides 2 certified Chang'an technicians servicing your vehicle in 60 minutes flat or it's free. The Chang'an Velo Service, which is the first in the industry to guarantee 100% availability of PMS parts or you get them for free. The Chang'an Pace Setter, which provides 3 years of 24/7 care that includes RSA towing service and new benefit acts of nature, personal and medical assistance. Just dial the 24/7 hotline. Chang'an Chat, which uses Chang'an's artificial intelligence agent to quickly connect customers to a team of technicians and parts experts for the round-the-clock assistance.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We shall take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards. To push. To the extremes. To race. 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 That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition. So you too can race yours.
All-new Isuzu Mu X. Take the lead.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our feature-to-feature comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head. This edition of Head to Head pits the Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT against the Kia Seltos SX automatic transmission in a spec-to-spec comparison.
The competition for market share in the local subcompact SUV segment gets fiercer with each rollout of new or upgraded models. Among the latest to join the crowded segments, the all-new Honda HR-V. How does the top-of-the-line all-Honda HR-V V-Turbo compare against a Kia Seltos SX-AT? The latest generation Honda HR-V V-Turbo is 4,385mm long, 1,790mm wide, and 1,590mm tall, with a ground clearance of 181mm. Highlighting the XR-V V-Turbo exterior are the bumper with the amp-up line, spoiler, black mesh-type grille, platinum headlight extension, dual tailpipe finishers, the turbo emblem, and 17-inch gray alloy wheels strapped by 215/60 R1796H tires. It also comes with full LED headlights with auto on and off function, LED daytime running lights, projector-type fog lamp, side turn signal lights integrated in the side door mirrors, LED taillights with light bar, LED high mount stop lamp, shark fin antenna, tailgate spoiler, and rear intermittent wipers with washer. The Kia Seltos SX-AT is 4,370mm long, 1,800mm wide, and 1,650mm tall, with a minimum ground clearance of 170mm and a 2,630mm long wheelbase. Highlighting the XX exterior are projector-type LED headlamps, LED daytime running lights, LED front fog lamps, LED rear combination lamps, black and silver molding on grille, turn-like indicators on side view mirrors, and roof rails. It also comes with fin-type antenna, satin finish on beltline molding, rear window defogger, intermittent front windshield wipers, rear spoiler with LED high mount stop lamp, and 215/55 R17 tires mounted on 17-inch alloy rims. The HR-V V-Turbo CVT cabin features black and silver accents and leather upholstered seats matching the leather on the shift knob, and the steering wheel that tilts and telescopes and comes with controls for audio, the EXCFT, and multi-information display. The instrument panel comes with a 7-inch digital display. The driver's seat slides, reclines, and adjusts for height. The front passenger seat just slides and reclines. The second row features Honda's patented ULT seating, which splits and folds flat 60/40 and comes with a rear seat armrest. Comfort and convenience features include smart keyless entry with one push start system, power windows and door locks, auto power folding door mirrors, single zone automatic air conditioning with the new air diffusion system, and rear air vents electronic parking brake. It also comes with ambient cabin lighting, 4 grab rails, 4 bottle holders, 4 cup holders, 12-volt accessory socket, sun visors with illuminated mirrors, map lights, cargo area lights, tonneau cover, auto-dimming rear-view mirrors, and 2 rear USB charging ports. The Seltos XX comes with smart entry system with illuminated push-button start. The front seat slides and reclines the driver's seat, also adjusting for height. The center console box doubles as a sliding armrest. The second row seat splits 60-40 and folds flat and reclines. Seats are upholstered in fabric and leatherette material. Other interior features include cup plates, twin front cup holders, 4 bottle holders, 2 12-volt power outlets, power windows, single-zone automatic air conditioning. The 3-spoke leathered upholstered steering wheel tilts and telescopes and features buttons for audio, Bluetooth, and cruise control. The HRV infotainment system uses an 8-inch touchscreen display and comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, hands-free telephone, audio streaming, USB input, and 6 speakers. Infotainment on the Seltos comes with an 8-inch touchscreen, AM/FM radio, MP3 player, USB port, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and 6 speakers. The top-of-the-line all-new HRV is powered by a turbocharged 1,498cc 4-cylinder VTEC engine that generates 177 PS and the 240 Nm of torque. This is made into a continuously variable transmission that sends power to the front wheels. Paddle shifters offer some control over gear shifts. The HRV uses McPherson struts in front and axle-type suspension in the rear. It was also equipped with an all-wheel disc brake system, ventilated in front. Underneath the hood of the Kia Seltos 2.0 SX is a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder gasoline engine with double overhead cam and DC VVT that generates 149 horsepower and 179 Nm of torque. It is made into an intelligent variable transmission, sending power and torque to the front wheels. The Seltos brake system uses discs on all 4 wheels. The all-new Honda HR-V comes standard with Honda Sensing, a suite of driver assist technologies that include collision mitigating braking system, adaptive cruise control with low speed follow, lane keeping assist system, no departure mitigation system with lane departure warning, auto high beam, and lane car departure notification system. The HR-V also features anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability assist, hill descent control, hill start assist, auto brake hold, and agile handling assist. It also comes with a multi-view rear camera. Added for safety are 3-point ELR seatbelts with reminder for 5, front and side airbags, speed sensing door locks, and ISOFIX child seat anchors. Kia equipped the Seltos SX with driver assist and safety technology that includes anti-lock brake system, electronic stability control, downhill brake control, and hill start assist control. The SX gets rear sensors added to a rear camera display for rear view driving function. Standard in the Seltos are driver and front passenger airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelts with pre-tensioners for 4, 2-point seatbelt for the rear middle seat passenger, ISOFIX child seat anchors, child locks, and anti-theft system.
The fight for sales in the subcompact SUV segment is now fought with driver assist tech and smart connectivity. That should be among the first items to check in the spec sheets.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado restaurant, only for the foodies.
Motul is the most trusted motor oil of the top teams competing in some of the world's most grueling race competitions, the WRC, the WTCC, and the Japan GT. Motul is the only 100% fully synthetic motor oil in the market. It has antioxidant properties that prevent premature thickening and aging due to thermal stress and guarantees total engine protection. For more information about Motul engine oils, visit www.motul.com.ph.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. The seemingly short summer months of 2022 have been special for auto enthusiasts, especially with the return of well-loved auto shows and summer drive festivals in the Metro. Our special feature for this afternoon takes us back to April, when the 2022 Manila International Auto Show warmed and excited hearts of auto aficionados and enthusiasts.
Thank you for joining the Chang'an Pavilion. Thank you for joining us in this very, very important occasion in the Philippines, right here at the Manila International Auto Show World Trade Center. I'm so proud to be with you because we would like to give you and present you the Chang'an Motor Philippines Inc. array of products. As the word Chang'an means lasting safety, it also provides you with just what you see in here in our CS35, the Chang'an Safe Tech. You could only find it here in our CS35. Take a look at the Alsvin, our subcompact car, which right now is being adored by almost the Chang'an Alsvin community in the country. And if you want really an intelligent super tech SUV, go to our CS75 Plus. And lastly, of course, Chang'an has the greatest vehicle, the Iaro 460 CS95 also. If you want to have a boss with you, go for the CS95. Be a Chang'an fan. Be a Chang'an advocate. Be a Chang'an real Pinoy.
This is a very significant event for Chevrolet. We have 4 great Chevrolet cars here, 3 SUVs, and 1 red Camaro. So as you can see here, it's the iconic Camaro. It's the Model Year 2022. And we also have the Chevrolet Tahoe as one of the headliners. Alongside these cars are the Trailblazer and the Tracker SUVs.
It is very important for us as we get to showcase our 2 new vehicles, the second generation GAC GS8 and the all-new MPAW, our new sports sedan. So it's also a way for us to connect to our customers and to show the market that we are really here and we want to promote our brand. The MPAW is our new sports sedan. It has a 1.5-liter turbo with dual clutch transmission, sporty suspension, quad exhaust, and a very comfortable leather interior.
This is the first time for Geely to attend this MIAS, so we are very much honored to be part of this MIAS event. And in addition to that, actually we are showcasing the Coolray SE Special Edition model, which has been exported only to Philippine market.
We have a full lineup of car displays. We have a 365 square meter car display, about 7 wonderful MG cars here. It's led by the MG HS, our newest SUV, and the MG5 Core Plus.
We're displaying 4 cars, the Mitsubishi Mirage G4, GLS Sport, the Mitsubishi Montero 4x4 GT, the Expander Cross, as well as the Strada Athlete Black.
Welcome to Nissan booth at the Manila International Auto Show. The booth of Nissan here is all about building the brand image of being an exciting brand and technologically advanced. Second, we are showcasing different products that carries the Nissan Intelligent Mobility features of Nissan. Third, we're also highlighting our electric vehicle, Leaf. And lastly, outside you will see there the e-Power box, which highlights the new technology of Nissan.
very excited to introduce to the public the Peugeot product range here at the Manila International Auto Show. Today we see here our full lineup, the 5008 SUV, the 3008 SUV, our Traveler Premium Van, and the all-new Peugeot 2008 SUV. It's a 5-seater compact SUV that you see right here behind me in Fusion Orange.
Okay, we're here at the Subaru booth at the Manila International Auto Show 2022. I think we're one of the biggest booths in this motor show this year. So first, the Subaru Forester 2022, our extraordinary SUV. As you can see, the design is a bit menacing already, more aggressive, new wheels, and it also sports the EyeSight 4.0 technology. It's a safety feature, a safety suite that has a lot of functions. And also we now have the all-new Subaru BRZ, much awaited after its first launch in 2012. So after 10 years, we now have the second generation BRZ now with 37 more horsepower from 2.0 previous generation. Now it's 2.4 engine, naturally aspirated. And now our CVT version also has EyeSight to keep you safe even if you're driving sporty.
The return of MIAS and other auto festivals and shows give us the optimism that the country is recovering or has overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. Still, that doesn't mean we'll throw caution to the wind. Still maintain safe practices, everyone.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards. To push. To the extremes. To race. 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 That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition. So you too can race yours.
Suzuki Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. Ford is among the fullest range of pickup trucks even in its local lineup. This edition of Car Review takes a look at the Ford Ranger 2L Wildtrak 4x2 automatic transmission.
Ford Philippines has gained a lot of traction in the local pickup truck market by offering a full range of variants from the base model XLTs to the FX Force, the Wildtrak, and the Raptor. Pickup buyers are offered options with various configurations of comfort and convenience features, exterior look and styling, safety and driver assist tech to suit wants and needs as well as the all-important budget. Among Ford, many pickup options is this Ford Ranger 2L Wildtrak 4x2 AT. The latest Wildtrak is 5,354mm long, 1,860mm wide, and 1,848mm tall with a 3,220mm long wheelbase and 232mm of ground clearance. As does all Ford pickups, the Wildtrak exterior comes across as tough and muscular with grille and cladding all exuding that Ford-built tough quality. The Wildtrak can be distinguished from its brethren by all LED headlamps, daytime running lamps, front fog lamp. Even the puddle lamps are LEDs. Also a Wildtrak distinction are the black rear sports bar with what Ford calls the Sabre insert and the roof rails. Interestingly enough, it doesn't come out of the box with side steps. The Wildtrak also comes with the tailgate lock and tail lift assist function, and the auxiliary 12-volt power outlet on the load box, all not available in its siblings. The Wildtrak side mirrors with side turn indicators also power fold and adjust. The windshield wipers also turn on automatically when sensing rain. The 18-inch alloy wheels look sporty, wrapped by 265/60 R18 tires. The new Ranger cabin is roomy enough to sit 5 adults in comfort. You know you're getting into a Wildtrak from the leather upholstery with the unique Wildtrak accents. The steering wheel also comes in leather with stitching. The new 4x2 Wildtrak, however, does not come with power adjustable driver's seat, only found in the 4x4 variant. Driver's seat adjusts 6 ways, the front passenger 4 ways. The bench seat and the rear comes with center armrest and fold-up function. The new Wildtrak already features smart keyless entry with push-button start, as well as dual-color 4.2-inch cluster screens and ambient lighting, illuminated scuff plates. Those who move around with lots of devices needing charging will find the 2 auxiliary 12-volt power outlets in the cabin and the 230-volt inverter in the rear console. Other comfort and convenience features include dual-zone automatic air conditioning, power windows, and electrochromic rear-view mirror. The Wildtrak infotainment system comes with 8-inch color touchscreen, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth with phone and audio streaming, Sync 3 with voice-activated controls, built-in navigation system, USB ports including 1 mounted on windshield and 6 speakers. The new Wildtrak 4x2 is powered by a 1996cc single turbo diesel engine that generates 180 PS at 3,500 revolutions per minute and 420 Nm of torque from 1,750 to 2,500 RPM. The 10-speed automatic transmission system shifts almost seamlessly in sending the right amount of power and torque called for to the rear wheels of the 4x2 Wildtrak variant. The electric power-assisted steering system on the Wildtrak provides just the right amounts of ease and feedback for driving in all sorts of road conditions and traffic situations. The suspension system on the Wildtrak uses double wishbones with pull springs on the front wheels and leaf springs on the rear wheels, standard configuration for pickups meant to carry heavy loads on cargo bed. The brake system also features the tried and tested ventilated front disc and rear drum configuration, as well as anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution. The Wildtrak 4x2 also comes with electronic stability control that includes rollover mitigation and traction control, as well as hill launch assist but not hill descent control. Those not used to driving pickups with no sight lines for the cargo bed find parking quite a hassle, but the Wildtrak comes with front and rear sensors and rear view camera to make parking easier. Also added for safety and security are airbags for driver and front seat passenger, side and curtain airbag, child seat ISOFIX anchorage points, and volumetric burglar alarm system. Overall, the Ford Ranger 2L Wildtrak 4x2 AT is a good option for those looking for a well-outfitted pickup truck in the 1,540,000 peso range.
After checking out the specs and prices of the pickups in the market, the next best thing to do is to request a test drive at the nearest dealership. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Sometimes your car can have the dreaded O word, and by O we mean overhaul. We'll explain to you in as simple terms as possible what an engine overhaul actually entails and what is done when you overhaul an engine. Overhauling an engine simply means that you have to take the engine, take it all apart, and then replace some parts inside. And the parts that are almost always replaced with an overhaul are these things, the piston rings. These are the first ones to go inside the engine. As you notice, there's a bit of spring in this. So this is what seals the piston to the combustion chamber, and over time, wear and tear, and obviously this thing is operating in hundreds of degrees Celsius environment. These tend to fail and not to be as springy no more. So the actual part on a normal overhaul engine is just to replace the piston rings, which are these things. There's normally 4 of them now in a modern engine. And there's the oil ring land here, which is a bit hard to get out. I need a special pick to get it out. But these are the things that are replaced in a normally overhauled engine. This part is cheap. It's getting to it that's expensive, and the things that you have to take out and the things that gets replaced that add up to the bill. The primary cause of an engine that needs to be overhauled is number 1, old age. By old age, we mean 150,000, sometimes 200,000 kilometers. And it also depends on the engine. Yes, we have all heard stories of the Toyota that lasted 1,000,000 miles, the Mercedes-Benz engine that lasted another 1,000,000 miles, or 300,000 kilometers on the original engine on a 1990 Honda. Those are more of the exceptions rather than the norm. Normally, an engine's life here in the Philippines is anywhere from 150,000 to maybe 250,000 if you're lucky. By that time, if it's still running great, good for you, but an overhaul is not out of the question with that age of an engine. So when you overhaul an engine, these are all the parts. Actually, this is not all the parts. It's not even all the parts. This is some of the parts of a Subaru engine that we're overhauling. The engine block is not here. It's actually in the machine shop. What adds up to the cost of the overhaul are things like this. When you overhaul the engine, you need new gaskets for this, new gaskets for that. All the rubber here gets replaced. There, rubber seals. Everything gets replaced, and this is also a good time to check for wear items like this is an engine mount, if it's already soft or not. This is apparently still in pretty good condition. And then it's also a time for a general cleaning. You clean everything. This is the valve cover, you clean the gunk off the camshafts, you clean the gunk off here. This is the timing chain cover. This one we just freshly cleaned, so this seal has to be replaced as well. So all of the little things do add up. That's what makes a overhaul expensive. How do you know if your car needs an overhaul? The usual classic signs are number 1, white smoke coming out of the exhaust. That simply means that the piston ring isn't doing its job anymore. So the oil, which is normally should be here, goes up to the combustion chamber here, and then it gets burned. When oil burns, it's usually a white smoke that comes out. So goes out the tailpipe, white smoke. When you pull up the dipstick, white smoke comes out of that one. That's a sure sign that you already need an overhaul. Baleado. It's not idling properly. It's not idling correctly. It's idling pretty rough. The engine is shaking a lot. That's a sign, but not necessarily an overhaul. Overheating is another sign that may or may not be a complete overhaul. There is such a thing as a top overhaul where only the cylinder head part have a compression test done. That's another pretty much sure way to figure out if your car needs an overhaul or not. It may or may not be caused by the piston ring. It could also be caused by the valve is not shutting off, the clearance is off, and then among other things, head problems, but at least it eliminates some of the possible things that might cause an overhaul. Don't be scared of the word overhaul. Like I said, it is not a death sentence. It's not a person. An engine can always be rebuilt. It's just a matter of time and money. Car has sentimental value to you. Somebody drove it through a flood. You can't part with it. Engine needs an overhaul. Not a problem. It can always be brought back to its former glory if you want to. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's a drain on your wallet. But unlike a person going to a hospital, the car can always be resuscitated back to life.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your electronic automobile magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louie Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.